Hi, Simon Sherritt here again, and we're here with Nahum Gershon, who's a CE Society AgCom member. And Nahum, particularly for me, is very interesting because he's actually into social networking, the social networking side of consumer electronics. So first of all, Nahum, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was born in a multicultural environment, and I want always to be a scientist when I grow up, and I became one. But then I discovered that humans cannot live on logic alone, so then I started an evolutionary process of becoming more creative. And now I'm on the creative side, but I can still be logical, but I do it only when it's necessary, absolutely necessary.
That's a nice link, actually, because we had an interview with the Ibuka winners, and they are mentioning creativity is the key skill that young engineers have to develop.
And people think about creativity that it's opposing logic, but actually logical capabilities and creative capabilities can complement each other. They're not conflicting, and you can use them both at the same time, and each one has advantages and disadvantages, so you use it for the advantages of each one.
I fully agree. So Nahum's particular expertise, for me anyway, is the social networking side of consumer electronics. You know, the CE Society's been known for a long time for hardware, for video codecs, for the basic sort of engineering inside of devices. But we're moving now into more higher level, aren't we? Higher level applications and computer networking with people. Can you tell us a little bit about what you saw perhaps at CES on networking devices, personal devices, and where you think we're going?
Okay, I think that actually it goes farther away from the way you describe. It's not just that now we use various consumer electronics devices to enable us to be social in a social media world, but also those devices become personal. And I give an example. When you drive and somebody hits your car, your reaction will be, you hit my car, you hit me. Not you hit my car, you hit me. And the same thing with the iPhone or with any smartphone. People feel it's an extension of themselves. And yesterday we had a keynote speaker, Mary Stravinsky from Microsoft, who talked about how you could use those devices to track the emotions of the person. So basically it's devices and the person becomes not like one, but they become very, very much connected. And sometimes it would be hard to differentiate between the persona of the person and the persona of the person plus the devices that he or she might have.
Wow, even Nahum's putting me in my place now. So, considering you're a young engineer, knows a little bit about technology, what kind of skills do you think the next generation of engineers will need in order to understand all this interactivity?
I think that engineers should stop just looking on machines. They should also start looking at humans. So I think that among the courses that I would go and teach engineering students, also some people skills. And it's not like you can teach people skill in a lecture, so they need some practical experience. So you can develop a program that will help them complement their engineering skills, traditional engineering skills, with also people skills. The same thing goes for medicine, for example, that it's very important for a medical doctor not just to know what to prescribe to you, but also how to interact with you, so he gets your trust.
That's fantastic. So in terms of CES, did you see anything interesting about networking and social networking?
Basically, I saw more and more stuff of the same. There was no breakthrough in that this year, as far as I could see. But you see that those technologies are more and more accepted and actually regarded now as normal. So I think that was kind of maybe the biggest change maybe from last year, that it's more and more normal to use your cell phones to connect with your friends. It's more and more normal with all those apps. If you need something, you basically go to your phone, you ask your question, not just Google. I can ask questions. You ask me a question, I could ask my social media peers about it. And the fact that those devices are with me all the time, I can do it anytime, anywhere.
Nahum, you are always an inspiration to me. Thank you again.
You're welcome, and vice versa.
Get social networking.